Uh-oh. And here we go.
Oh,
Good
look
morning,
at this,
everybody.
Morning.
Oh, I got these two knuckleheads with me this morning. I am live at the ocean. I drove all night, and Ron, a lot of people they're confused. They think I hate you and this and that. No, I turned this on just so I could hang out with you and Tony P. And then I'm going right back to bed. I only had 4.5 hours sleep. We left at like 10:30 at night last night to come out here for the weekend because the kids have off today. So here we are.
Why is there no school today?
Teacher conference crap or something. Dude, they have so many days off. I don't even know why sometimes, but I think we have to talk to some teachers today. It's one of those things.
Yeah, but your kids go to a private school.
Yeah, and they get a lot of extra days off, and because I don't do a 9-to-5 job, I don't complain because every time they have a Friday off or a Monday off, I'm like, pack the car, bitches, we're going to the ocean.
So your kids go to an exclusive private school on the Upper West Side. I have a feeling Mamdani's going to have some thoughts about that elitist, rich education. The education is for the people, Opie, not just for people like you.
Well, let me tell you what's going to happen.
Mamdani will take care of that.
Yeah, let me tell you what's going to happen there, Ron. I'm getting a U-Haul. I called the U-Haul company. They said you could get a U-Haul sometime in January. I'm on a waiting list, and I'm going to fucking pack that U-Haul, and I'm going to get the hell out of New York City because I can't handle that. We have a Muslim mayor. Oh, no. That's not me. No, that's not me.
I think you were just channeling your inner Rosie O'Donnell right there.
Yeah. There's Tony P on the big screen.
She came straight out of Ireland and right through you. Wow.
Right.
Say all of that.
Well, I love the hypocrisy of these people. You know, when Trump won, I believe in America. All these people leaving, and half of them never did, by the way. And now that we have a Muslim mayor in New York City, Tony, take it away. What's going on now?
Everybody's talking all that nonsense. Everybody's talking all of the fucking nonsense. I'm leaving. I gotta go. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Texas. This is the end of fucking civilization.
Right.
This is nonsense. This is nonsense. People are paying attention too much to all the wrong things. They need to go hug somebody that they've cursed. You know who you are.
Whoa.
On both sides, you know that you've cursed either your uncle or your niece or nephew or your daughter or your father. There's families that are torn apart over this nonsense.
Oh, my God. You're not wrong. But the hypocrisy of all the people making fun of like the Rosie O'Donnells for leaving America because Trump became president, those same people are now saying, I'm leaving New York City because I can't handle a Muslim mayor.
Correct.
Also, Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, wait, let me put you on the big screen, Ron. You're look at you.
Oh, there it is. That's how it should be.
No, Ron.
The stock should always be on top.
No. Enjoy your time on the big screen as me and Tony are tiny and little.
Also, Ellen DeGeneres and her hot lesbian wife. I think, where did they move to? England? They left the country.
Yeah, they left the country, and now Ellen DeGeneres, man, I thought my career took a fucking nosedive. She's on TV selling cream. She's selling face cream. She was one of the most respected talk show hosts, comedians in the world, and now she's selling cream on her couch.
She looks like a guy from London.
She looks like a guy.
She looks like a little boy with a vagina.
With the vajayjay. With a vajayjay.
You know, the truth is, I really think Rosie O'Donnell, part of the reason she left the country, because I really think there was going to be some retribution. I don't know if people know this, but like for the past 20, 25 years, Rosie O'Donnell has had a public feud with Donald Trump. Rosie O'Donnell used to be on The View.
Bro, I was in the beginning of that feud back in the day. We talked about it on the show. Well, when Trump and Rosie were going at it, Trump came on the Opie and Anthony show to make fun of fucking Rosie O'Donnell, and then we made the mistake of saying that Trump needed our show to attack Rosie, and then that's when Trump called Opie and Anthony. I'm the Opie part of Opie and Anthony. He called us slobs, and I got an actual little article from the New York papers where it says Trump calls Opie and Anthony slobs because he goes, I didn't need those slobs to talk bad about Rosie O'Donnell. They're crazy.
The only thing that you said positive about Anthony was that, and you said it in a nice way. It's like, say what you want about Anthony, but he didn't hold back about his real thoughts about Trump. Is that true? You were saying Anthony didn't hold back on like calling Trump out.
I honestly don't know where Anthony is with Trump because I really don't watch or listen to any of his shit.
Yeah.
But I could just speak for like when we did the Opie and Anthony show, we had Trump on a lot and he gave us great radio. We understood that he's great for a radio show. You see it on TV when he takes his dumb shots. That's entertaining as all hell. But as soon as he hung up, we all knew that he was just full of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I don't know where he is with him now, but we used to kind of behind his back make fun of him like, oh my God, that's great radio. But this guy's full of himself. That was our angle back in the day.
I truly believe, because Trump is such an egomaniac, that if you reach out to him and go, hey, Donald, hey, it's Opie from the Opie and Anthony show. Dude, we loved you. You always, dude, we want you back on. Tell us what you think about New York City. Tell us what you think about Mamdani. I bet you he would fucking call in.
Oh, 100% he would.
So let's, he would. Hey, Donald, Mamdani, please help us.
No, I got to slow down. 100% he would if I had an audience, like a bigger audience. 100% he would, though. He wouldn't care about anything we said in the past or anything I've said recently or whatever, you know?
And by the way, I think you told me the first time you ever met Donald Trump, he was like, I love you guys. And it was all bullshit, right?
Yeah. He knows how to stroke the ego. He knows how to make you look like you're the most important person in the fucking world. So he knew that, we had problems with Howard Stern, and he basically said, you guys are better than Howard Stern. Oh, my God, I'm hearing great things about you guys.
Bullshit.
As soon as we hung up with the guy, it felt good that he stroked the ego, but we also knew that he doesn't listen to the Opie and Anthony show back then.
Go fuck away.
Right.
If you want ratings, you can really get Donald Trump on here. If you play it right, you stroke his ego.
All right, we'll figure that out, Ron. Ron, it's FU Friday. We got to talk about, and Tony, jump in. We got to talk about Tom Brady has cloned his dog. Now, we have jokingly said, or I have, that your new quarterback up there in fucking Boston, Ron, is
maybe that is the clone.
There's a Tom Brady clone in Boston. I don't know where this kid came from, but you guys are a real problem for my Bills. It's gonna be tough as the season goes on, but that guy looks like a young fucking chubby Tom Brady. And now we're learning that Tom Brady cloned his dog.
So here's the connection. First of all, there's crazy. So Drake May, who does look like a rookie Tom Brady, all pudgy, carrying around pizza boxes.
Right.
You know why Drake May is with the Patriots? One person, Bill Belichick.
Oh, Belichick, right.
Because Drake May came from UNC, where Belichick is now the head coach.
Oh, right.
You look like you could be a head coach, Ron.
I am a head coach.
Put me in, coach.
That's the name of the bar in Fire Island, head coach.
You just need a hoodie or something. Tony P's right. You could be he's got the Patriots shirt on.
Well, in honor of Tom Brady cloning fucking animals.
Belichickowicz. Hold on 1 second, man. I told you, I'm a caveman. This guy really cloned his dog and everybody's just okay with it?
No, not really. So Tom Brady...
No, Ron. It's becoming a thing. And I got to say, when I saw this story, I wanted to know more because I have a golden doodle, doggy, that I'm starting to think he's now 5. I'm like, I wouldn't mind another one of these.
So here's the deal.
But what I'm learning is you clone your dog. It looks exactly like the dog you're in love with. But now the new dog has a problem. Like, it's not the same fucking soul.
It's not the same personality. That's the problem. That's
with God, bro.
Huh, Tone?
You're fucking with God. You're fucking with you're fucking with like creation. You're saying I'm smarter than creation and I'm going to remake this thing. No, you come around once and then you go somewhere else. You meet new people. You might get an asshole in your next door.
Don't be afraid of the technology, Tony.
Yeah,
no, it's not technology. You can't implant the soul. You understand?
I think everything that is available to human beings is fair game. So if the scientists are figuring out cloning, if God didn't want the cloning, or whoever you believe in, the higher power, the cloning wouldn't be a thing.
By the way,
use everything that's
kind of
available.
Obviously, some people in this conversation haven't seen, or whatever, these people that are cloning haven't seen Pet Cemetery. I hope Tom Brady's dog eats his face. I hope he wakes up with his fucking face eaten one day, okay?
That's what I'm talking about, because you clone your dog, it looks exactly like the dog you're in love with, and it's a vicious, mean monster now.
Yeah, good. I hope his face gets
biologically, physically, it's identical.
I know.
It's a different personality based on your environment. So it's called Colossal Biosciences, and Tom Brady's actually an investor in the company.
Okay.
And this is the company that brought back the dire wolf.
Oh.
This is the company that wants to bring back the woolly mammoth.
Oh.
This is the company that wants to bring back the dodo bird.
Oh.
So remember they want to bring back dinosaurs? This is that company.
All right, listen to me.
By the way, guess how much it costs to clone your dog?
I would say 20,000.
50.
50,000. Listen to me, Ron.
80,000 to clone a horse.
All right, listen to me, Ron. I want them to bring back the dodo bird. I would be the first one on the block to have a dodo bird in my backyard. That would be badass.
Don't they have those big beaks? They'd fucking kill you.
Hold on 1 second, man. Why are we avoiding the big conversation of the cloning themselves, right? Eventually, that's what's going to happen. They're going to want to clone themselves.
Tony, I hate to tell you this.
It's already done. We're behind the curve, dude.
The Chinese have been cloning their asses off. The Chinese, they don't live by the same rules as the rest of the planet. I guarantee they got a cloning program in China.
By the way, just to let you know,
I believe it.
By the way, just to let you know, I'm going to put on my Temu Joe Rogan. It's been confirmed by the ETs and by channelers and Bashar.
Oh, God.
Leonardo DiCaprio is straight up a fucking clone. He's been cloned several times because he drank the golden juice. He drank the Hollywood golden juice.
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio is a clone.
Oh, God.
That's what happens that's what happens in Hollywood.
He drank the golden juice. So what?
It's called the golden juice. Yeah, it's a contract with the devil, really.
I understand. I believe what you're saying, Ron.
No, the golden juice is a real thing in Hollywood.
If that was true, why hasn't he had a hit movie in 10 years?
Who?
Leonardo.
Because you can't implant the same soul.
The movie he does is a fucking hit. We just won. What do you mean? By the way, the movie he just came out with.
He hasn't had a hit in years.
And by the way, he only dates 25-year-olds.
Fuck you.
By the way, Tom Brady, by the way, you and Tom Brady have something in common.
Come on, bro. Get off of Tom Brady. Stop.
You're both obsessed with your fucking dogs. And before Tom Brady, this is true, before Tom Brady cloned his dog, I think Tom Brady loves his dog more than his family, maybe like you.
Phil Sims was the greatest quarterback on this earth.
Phil Sims? Wait. So after yourself, Tony Phil Sims.
I don't watch.
All right.
That's where I stopped watching football.
All right.
At Phil Sims.
Before Tom Brady cloned his dog, this is true. He wanted to test it.
Right.
So he tried it on Gronk first.
I get it. Well, Gronk looks like he could be a clone. Now you're talking. Because you saw the movie Multiplicity, right, with Michael Keaton?
Yes.
Where the whole theory is they kept cloning Michael Keaton, and as they kept cloning him, the character got dumber and dumber. Gronk could easily be in Multiplicity as one of the last clones that happened in that movie.
The reality is the technology exists to do it for
They're doing it in China.
They've been doing it, honestly. It's so 60% of the public think like Tony. They think it's morally wrong.
Yeah, but
I have no problem with it.
I believe it's.
You know why I don't have a problem with it? Because
Why?
my idol also cloned her dog.
Who?
Barbra Streisand. You heard me. Barbra Streisand cloned her dog.
Yeah, I hope her nose gets eaten off too. I hope her poodle eats her face. I hope her poodle eats the nose.
By the way, the reason
face.
Barbara Streisand cloned her dog, I think it was a poodle, is because it was viciously killed.
Ron, I'm trying to be. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm gonna confess something today, Ron. I don't want to, but I'm going to confess.
You're going to clone your dog.
I'm trying to be friends with you. I'm like, you know what? There's something about this Ron now that he's been around a few years. Maybe I should try to be friends with the guy. And then you hit me with stuff like Barbara Streisand is your what? Your idol?
Yankel.
Ah, my God.
Papa.
Yeah.
Papa, can you hear me?
They got the same face. I see it. Take your glasses off, Ron.
We got the nose.
Take your glasses off.
The
Take your glasses off 1 second.
Just go sideways, Ron. Hold on. Let me put you on the big screen. But let me put you on the big screen. Ron's going to go sideways.
Look, there we
go. You know what? It's not a bad profile. Not bad, Ron. Not bad.
Gentle. I see gentle.
Not bad. Not bad. Jesus.
Papa, can you hear me?
Why do you like Barbara Streisand?
It's a Jew thing.
I couldn't think of one thing I like about her. Tony, you know one thing you like about Barbara Streisand?
She's got a nice rack.
Yo, James Brolin's fucking pounding her.
Well, James Brolin is not pounding anything at this point.
Hold on 1 second.
He's got to be 105.
And she's got to be like, who wants to pound a Barbara Streisand at this age? That's crazy.
Well, when you're Barbara Streisand, believe me, she's had work done on that. You can tighten that up, you know.
All right, I'm gonna try. Ron. I'm gonna try. Barbara Streisand in the third Meet the Parents movie, where she was like the older hippie chick that wanted sex all the time. It was a little bit of a turn on.
She has some moves.
Ah, God, Streisand.
You know, she probably puts a finger in your tush or something, you know.
You like Lady Gaga too, don't
finger in the tush is good. But you know.
No tush play. No tush play.
Oh,
all right. The big story is the Ozempic. Did you guys see the video in the White House yesterday? They're talking about Ozempic. They're gonna do a price freeze on that so people could afford their Ozempic. And
they should ban it.
And they got a big press conference, and that guy passes out in front of everybody, and RFK Jr. ran away because he's thinking everyone was making fun of RFK Jr. for running away after that guy passed out at the White House. But I get it. He's had two brothers go down. Any commotion in a room, this fucking guy is going to jump out a window. Do you understand?
No, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, the HA, whatever, he should have ran over and helped him. He's in charge of the health of America. You don't run away. You don't run away from danger. You run to it. By the way, did you see Trump's face when that guy passed out? He was so fucking annoyed. He's like,
yeah, you're spoiling everything.
You fucking weakling.
We don't even know if did the guy even survive? I don't even know. I think he did, but Trump's thinking, you're just wrecking everything, not worried about the guy's health. That's why this is where I confuse people. This is the stuff that I love Trump for. He's such an asshole. He's such an asshole. People can't afford food. People at this point, they're going to cancel a million flights for Thanksgiving, and this guy's building a giant ballroom, having a great Gatsby party. People don't know where their next meal is going to come from because of the SNAP thing, and this asshole is plowing straight ahead with just enjoying his life.
Yeah, but Opie, you don't get it. You don't need Ozempic now because people can't eat. You know what I mean?
Well, the Ozempic thing has always bothered me because now you got to hear me out because people get pissed with this talking point. There are people that need the Ozempic. They got the diabetes. They got these health issues. They need the Ozempic to help them out.
If they're morbidly obese.
Well, whatever. And we got to be careful about medical advice on the YouTube. So I understand that.
But hold on 1 second, bro. People ain't shooting this stuff. You're not going to tell me Ozempic is making their money off of diabetics. That's nonsense.
No, that's my point. No, I get the people that truly need something to help them out. I get it. but I live in a building in New York City. I don't recognize half the people anymore because they're all on the Ozempic, losing crazy ass weight. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you never had health issues. Just how about you do it the old fashioned way and get some exercise out there? Like Ronnie was when I called him yesterday. He was on a goddamn treadmill.
Correct. Get the heart pumping. Get the heart
thing
pumping.
with Ozempic is you lose weight so quickly, like your skin kind of like droops.
Exactly.
It kind of looks
you get
like
the chicken. You get the
you droop and like your skin sags. You know what it reminds me of? When that Nazi's face was melting when they opened up the Ark.
Oh right.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
And he's like, and his eye.
Yeah. I mean,
the special effects back then were too good.
Droopy D. Remember that dog, Droopy D?
Droopy D.
Yeah, the droopy dog, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Well, you know what Trump did?
Empty
so
sacks.
He's touting. It's called Trump RX or Trump RX. So he's now making the cost for Ozempic $149 a month compared to I don't know how much it was before. It was a lot.
Yeah.
But who gives a shit? People, why do you need Ozempic? Why do you need Ozempic when you can't buy food because you have no money? What's the point of Ozempic?
Well, those people will find a way to eat.
So here, by the way, Trump is making such a miscalculation.
Yeah.
So the courts now said you have to fund SNAP benefits, not 30%, not 50%, 60%. You have to fund the SNAP benefits immediately at 100% capacity.
Yeah.
And the Trump said, no, we're not going to do it.
Right.
Because it's their only leverage they have, or it's one of the leverages they have. The other leverage they have is what's going on in the airports, air traffic controllers. Hey, does anyone want to fucking fly home for Thanksgiving now? No.
Well, no. But people have to do it. But now the big headline on the TV as I was setting up is they're canceling. What was the word they used? It was more than multiple. They're canceling a ridiculous amount of flights because of the government shutdown.
There's thousands of cancellations and delays because at this point, the FAA said it's not safe to fly at this volume.
Right.
So now they're essentially they have 5 different dates. November 7th. November 7th, which is now. So today they reduced flights by all carriers by 4%. And then like next week it goes to 6%.
Yeah.
Eventually to 10%.
Yeah.
And Trump is using this. Also the Democrats, by the way, the Democrats think they're probably going to win because
and none of them give a shit because all of them take fucking private flights. Do you understand? So we, the people, are sitting and fucking arguing with each other like assholes. Look.
Oh, God, I love Tony P.
Fucking nonsense.
No,
bro.
I love Tony P because you're right. They're flying around America. They're not being affected. They got their private planes. They're still getting their salaries, even though the government there's a government shutdown, and they're still getting paid to be on vacation.
This pisses me off. When these senators and congressmen and women say, "Oh, I'm receiving my paycheck, but I'm not using it. Like I'm not using my paycheck. I'm with solidarity with the American public.
Yeah,
Fuck
but that's
you,
nonsense,
dude. You're still getting paid. The money's still there just because you're not
millions
touching
of dollars
it.
in the bank because somebody told them to buy some fucking stock when they should buy the stock and then dump the stock when they should dump the stock. And then the common fucking person who buys the stock because it comes up on Yahoo when the stock's on its way down, they lose what? They lose their fucking mortgage payment. So now how am I going to pay my mortgage payment? Oh, go to fucking DoorDash and deliver fucking food to somebody who's too lazy to get out of their fucking house and go shopping.
Tony!
Out of Ozempic. Why?
Tony.
Because they fucking ate ice cream that was delivered to them. Fucking what the hell's going on in this fucking country, bro?
Yo, I like the DoorDash. I don't like the sneaky charges they're throwing on the goddamn thing, but I like the DoorDash.
I don't like the DoorDash. I don't use the DoorDash, and I still have tits. Imagine if I fucking didn't use the DoorDash and go out. I come on, man. We're not healthy as a country. We're not. Well,
that goes to the next thing that Ron brought to the show. There's there's a whole bunch of American foods. I think a lot of these American foods, I think when I was growing up, I bet you they were basically telling us there was nothing wrong with these American foods. And now there's a whole list of American foods that are banned around the world.
It's stunning. It's stunning how poisonous our food is.
Right. But this is the go ahead, Ron, and I'll
no, go ahead. I have a list, but go ahead.
No, well, I'm saying what we grew up with, if you go back and look at the ingredients of what we grew up with and what we were eating back then as compared to now, half of the stuff didn't exist.
Right. Hey, can I we got to back up slightly because I don't like this stuff. King of the dips, who's he's a regular. He says Biden better, brainwashed morons.
You think Biden is better?
No, he's basically because obviously a lot of the stuff that we're talking about goes against the Trump thing. So now this is no offense, King of the dips. This is like a simpleton's comment. Biden better, brainwashed morons. I didn't like Biden. I don't like any of these guys.
That sounds like Frankenstein. Fire bad.
Will this help? Biden sucked too.
You know what?
Sure did.
Oh my God!
By the way, the Trump administration, particularly Donald Trump, still blaming Biden. The Biden administration, dude, you're fucking almost a year in. Shut the fuck up. This is all on you now.
Hold on 1 second, man, because I voted for Trump. Now hold on 1 second.
Because
Trump. This is what I don't understand about that. Oh yeah, you're a year in and you're blaming Biden. Biden went through his entire administration.
Hold on. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry,
He's
Tony.
still blaming Trump. Do you understand? That throughout that whole administration, blaming Trump. Mamdani just got elected. I think half of his voters voted for him because he's against Trump. Do you understand? Not because they supported him. So the whole Democratic Party is still blaming Trump from the last time he was in there.
Right.
Don't give me this. Oh, he's in for a year. He's in for a year. He's in for a year. How many people did the Biden administration let into our country illegally?
You see that? You're doing exactly what they do. You're bringing in the past, baby. You need to be in the fucking. You need to be in the present. You need to be in the fucking. Who gives a fuck about the past? What's happening now is happening now.
You know how I remain in the present?
Trump's tariffs are literally crushing the fucking economy.
Yeah, I have to do this first. King of the diffs. He was talking to a chatter, so I gotta make good with King of the diffs. And he says F Trump too. All right. But Trump does it too. He blames Sleepy Joe for everything. He was on TV saying Thanksgiving. Have you heard the Thanksgiving thing yet?
No.
Thanksgiving is going to be 25% cheaper this year. And then everyone's calling him out and going, no, it's not. Supposedly it has something to do with is it Walmart or I should have read the whole story, but basically you could get a Thanksgiving package with all the stuff you need for your Thanksgiving dinner.
Here's the other thing.
This year it's cheaper because there's like six things that aren't included in the package anymore, and that's where he's getting his number from to say that Thanksgiving is going to be cheaper for everybody this year.
Here's the thing. He fired the person that releases the financial reports, the job reports.
Yeah.
That hasn't come out again. So there's two months in a row, no fucking financial data on the economy.
Right.
Because it's so bad. Listen to this. Because of the shutdown, do you know how much America's losing every week? We're losing $18 billion every week because of the shutdown that we cannot recover.
Wait, how are we losing that? I thought we're saving money because we're not paying anybody.
The shutdown is because it halts the economy. How can you have commerce when you can't fly? People
how do you have
can't
commerce
spend
when
money
you can't
to
fly?
buy things.
Let me ask you a question. Do you get up and go to work?
I do.
Is it for money?
It is.
Do you buy things with that money?
Yes.
So what do we need the government for? To take half of it?
So, what about roads?
Take half of my money
what
for
about,
what?
What about police? What about
changed.
Hospitals? What about infrastructure? What about running water?
As far as I know, a lot of hospitals are privately run. I think, and the school systems, right? As far as I know, charter schools, private schools are doing a hell of a lot better than the public schools that we have, right? So what do we need government for? Again, other than to take our money and tell us, hey, we're using your money for this. We're using your money for education, but all your kids are stupid.
Well, I think we need less government is where I'm at, Tony P.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not saying no
Isn't that what
government at
Trump's
all.
doing? He's getting rid of everybody. What do you mean less government?
Listen,
he's getting rid of government.
Let me say one thing. When you say, do you know what he's doing? And you know something? I don't, because I told you guys, I don't watch news. You are my news right now.
Oh my God, I feel sorry for you.
No,
that's a great thing. Don't feel sorry for me. That's a great thing. Look at the view behind you. You see that view behind you? That's where I live in my head. That's the view I have in my head because it's unfiltered. You get it?
By the way, Tony, the view behind you, is that the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem? Behind you, that picture, is that the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem?
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is. It looked like a Greek beach. I got that.
Dude, that looks like the Dome of Rock in Jerusalem, where I used to live.
Wait, you got something on your wall and you don't even know what it is?
He doesn't watch the news. He doesn't watch the pictures. Tony, what do you do?
Dude, it looks like a beach. It looks like that's the water over there. This kid,
Tony, how long have you had that picture on your wall?
I was with my wife. We were in Home Goods, bro.
Tony.
He got it at Goodwill.
You're not at an Airbnb. You're in your apartment. You got something on the wall and you don't even know what it is.
I don't have it. First of all, I'm in my house. Second of all,
sorry.
No, I know what that stuff is. That stuff is a friend of mine. He's an artist who lives in Midtown, and he painted those fish. He's a fish artist.
Oh, fish artist.
Yeah, his name is Nick Stavridis. Everything he paints is about the ocean and stuff.
I like that. All right, back to Ron. Ron, American foods that are banned all over the world. I didn't forget.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I mean, start off right away. It's so bad. Baby food. Baby food is banned in other countries because in America, baby food is concentrated with toxic heavy metals. Oh, you're supposed to go, remember heavy metal? You didn't do it, Opie.
Because we did the bit.
All right. U.S. apples.
Wait, no. Honestly, it shocked me on the first one, the baby food thing.
Baby foods there's such a concentration of toxic heavy metals that Europe doesn't. So we can't even export fucking our food. Can you imagine the damage we're doing to our fucking kids?
Of course.
Number 2, remember an apple a day will keep the doctor away? Apparently that's not true.
Why?
U.S. apples are banned in Europe because of the pesticide DPA, which causes straight up cancer and neurological disorder.
An apple? So an apple a day is the complete opposite.
It's the pesticide.
Isn't what's his face coating the apples with stuff?
Right. That's what it is. They're coating. Yeah. And also.
So don't eat the skin on the apple. You should be all right.
Also,
peel it.
Before you eat an apple, run it under hot water.
Pull out your pocket knife and peel your apples, bro.
No, but listen to me. Before you eat an apple, run it under hot water, and then you can peel the wax. There's plastic and wax on apples for that shine.
For the shine. Well, I'm very allergic to apples. It gives me the green apple splatter, so I don't worry about this one. I haven't had an apple off a tree in God knows how long, 25, 30 years.
You're allergic to apples?
Yeah, I'm allergic to apples, Ron.
Can you imagine if you were Adam and Eve, and she offered you an apple?
Yeah,
and you didn't take it.
Yeah, that would suck.
Be different.
Yeah, that would suck for me.
No, he would have taken it. I would have taken it. That's the only vagina that's around, bro. Back then, of course, you're gonna eat whatever she gives you, and then you're gonna die.
Well, you can make a hole in the apple, and
you'll die happy.
Well, I mean, look, I'm a man, and you'll do some crazy things for the poo-ha. So even knowing that I'm very allergic to apples and I would get the green apple splatters, but Eve is flirting with me and handing me an apple, damn well I'm biting into that sucker.
Of course, bro, because you're the only man alive and there's nobody there to stop you. You get the green apple splatters, you turn to her, you say, let's go down to the river and wash my...
What if Adam was gay?
What do you mean Adam was gay?
No, I like the concept. If he was gay...
Forget it. There's
God's like, man, I sent the wrong one. And then this planet is empty.
I played Adam.
And probably the dodo birds would still be roaming around.
Now listen to this. I I stopped eating Subway a long time ago.
Oh my God.
Because they were doing DNA tests on the meat. It's not even meat. But guess what's banned from Subway in Europe?
Lettuce.
Their bread.
The bread. Why the
Their
bread?
bread has such a high concentration of sugar. It's not actually considered bread.
Oh, well,
and it has,
no, I want to go back to the Subway thing because someone told me many years ago, he's no longer with us. What I'm about to say, I don't even know is true. You got to be careful with this stuff. That all the meats at Subway are the same meat. And they just change it up to make it taste like turkey or taste like chicken.
Yeah,
that's what was told to me a million years ago. I don't know if it's true. I got to be honest.
They did do DNA tests, and it was like 50% more wasn't actually. It was artificial. Like it's like it's.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect to be eaten in a $5 footlong? If it's a footlong and it costs you $5, what do you expect to be in it other than shit?
I used to love my Subway, man.
Me too.
It's all about.
I used to love their fucking meatball heroes. It was great.
Subway went downhill after they caught Jared.
Yeah, Jared fucked up their world for sure. But the banana peppers makes everything so much more tasty.
And by the way, if you eat sushi in New York City, and you eat tuna, 80%.
Yeah,
they did a DNA test. They found almost 80% of tuna. In New York City is not tuna. It's not genetically tuna.
It drives me nuts because I'm a huge sushi lover. I love tuna sushi. And when I go to a place and they're giving you that fake tuna, it drives me nuts. It's chewy. It's over the top reddish, like almost like a purple. When you get real tuna, there's nothing better. But they decided that there's I forgot what fish. Carl taught me this many years ago. There's a certain fish they put into the tuna category so they could get away with it. But when you get that fresh tuna that's more pink than red, there's nothing better in this world. But 80% of the restaurants in New York City do not serve that type of tuna. You're 100% right.
Also,
man who knows
the oceans just aren't clean now. I had a friend who ended up getting worms from sushi, and the antibiotics weren't working. Like, it's terrifying. I know two people who got intestinal worms from sushi, and they went through hell. And
do they wiggle out the bunghole? Sometimes I hear they wiggle out the bunghole. You start feeling something down below, and you're like, "What the hell is this?" And
one guy said he pulled a worm out of his ass.
Come on, Ron.
He pulled a worm out.
Crazy, bro.
I was more joking, like that's some myth that I've heard about.
Listen, man, you probably know some questionable people. Did they catch this sushi in the East River while they were fishing?
Yeah, exactly.
I know times are hard, so maybe they caught a fish in the East River, cut it up. You're going to get worms from a fish in the East River.
One of my favorite comfort foods, especially in the wintertime, Kraft macaroni and cheese. Are you kidding me?
Come on.
That's banned in Europe.
Why?
Of course,
because
the dyes, probably. The dyes, right?
2, yellow number 5 and yellow number 6.
Yellow number 5 and yellow number 6.
Guess what Europe does instead? They actually use natural yellows, like squashes and shit.
Right,
we used to use. That's what we used to use.
Because it's cheaper to do synthetic.
No, because when there was a crackdown, do you understand, on all the cigarette companies went out and bought all of the fucking food companies. So the same people that figured out how to addict you to cigarettes,
he's right about that.
Figured out how to get you addicted to food, which isn't really food, but it tastes like food, but it's 50% not food. But we're going to say that
food is not like there's no coincidences. Processed food is designed to be addictive.
Correct.
It is filled with salt and sugar. Those are highly addictive properties.
Correct. Well, here's what they also do. Guess what fucking sugar does to you? Guess what feeds off of sugar? Cancer feeds off of sugar.
Sugar's
so
right.
let's put everybody in a fucking hospital.
That's right.
And then let's, let's give them Ozempic.
Here's the problem in America, though, man.
Can I say one thing? Hold on. Can I say one thing?
If you took the colors out of our food, we wouldn't eat half this shit. We need it to look all beautiful and colorful. Because most of this stuff would taste exactly the same. It just wouldn't look as great.
By the way, ADHD, attention deficit disorder.
Right. that you have, obviously.
So Tony, you're right. Before breakfast cereals were introduced, breakfast used to be very healthy. Eggs and potatoes and grains. And then what happened is, you're right. I think one of the cigarette companies bought a food company, and all of a sudden the breakfast diet turned to cereal.
Right.
All sugar.
And then
Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms. And guess what happened? Kids couldn't concentrate after breakfast. Kids can't concentrate in class. ADHD became prevalent with breakfast cereals.
Ron,
because you're feeding sugar.
Ron, don't ever mention Lucky Charms again. That's the reason I got man boobs.
You and Tony are like
I don't know. That's
twins.
not my not my favorite, bro. But like Lucky,
I was obsessed with Lucky Charms after having kids. I was stress eating and eating a lot of Lucky Charms, and then I got goddamn B cups. Ron, don't bring up the Lucky Charms ever again.
Hold on. How'd it go? Lucky Charms, Clovers, Half Moon.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, Tony P is getting his Lucky
He's got
Charms.
a box. He's got a box.
But here's the point with the breakfast cereals. They would say part of a complete breakfast. And the cereal part was the stuff that was insanely bad for you. But if you put milk in it and you fry an egg on the side, and then they made believe orange juice was good for you too, by the way, my whole life. And it turns out most of these people will tell you a glass of orange juice, you might as well have a fucking can of soda.
If you're diabetic, they tell you don't drink orange juice. It's fucking, it will kill you.
Yeah, there you go. Tony, where'd you go? You had to take a dump?
Nah, my dog, one of them's got problems with her liver. She's got liver cancer, so every once in a while she has an accident. So she kind of just had an accident.
Hey, Tony, I can call up my good friend Tommy Brady. I can get you a good deal on a clone.
Yeah, let's clone your dog,
You want to clone it?
I ain't got. Who got 50 grand? You got 50 grand?
No, but I'm saying I can talk to Tommy.
Yeah,
let me see what I can do.
How much you spending on that dog at the vet, Tony P?
Nah, bro, I'm pretty much at the point where it's like, she's living free until she's gone.
All right.
Yeah, but is she in pain? How do you know if she's in pain or not?
Because she's acting normal.
Okay. No, but how would you know if your pet's in discomfort? They don't eat? What?
They kind of just start acting different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But we took her to the vet. I know that the vet said she had liver cancer. She put her on some kind of stuff.
And by the way, why are cats and dogs getting cancer? Because of the fucking food they're eating. You think the food's bad for humans? You know how bad pet food is?
I get it.
It's filled with fucking dirt and garbage and pesticides.
I cook every day for my fucking dog now. But what am I cooking for it? Again, what am I cooking? I'm, ground chicken. What the hell did that chicken eat? You get it?
Right. All right.
Rob, by the way, one more thing.
Yeah.
Because of, let's just say poultry, for example.
Yeah.
There are so many hormones and steroids and antibiotics in poultry that the average girl now gets her period 5 years younger.
Oh,
and because of the antibiotics. Oh, and by the way, girls are growing quicker. They're getting their menstrual cycle earlier. And they're becoming immune to antibiotics because when they're sick, because you have to fucking fill. You get all these chickens in a coop all together in their own filth,
right?
And they get sick, so they're pumped with antibiotics and they're pumped with growth hormones because the quicker they grow, it's cheaper. It's
Ron, a period every once in a while. Speaking of girls menstruating, put a period in your rants. My God, so we can jump in. You're a lot
Take a breath, Ron.
I had a great Anthony fucking one-liner that I couldn't do because you fucking just. Well, one run-on sentence.
By the way, the next thing was U.S. chicken.
Aqualung, Ron.
All right. Wow.
Has anyone ever used Coffee Mate creamers?
Oh, all right. So I finally got my wife off that shit. She was into the creamers. They're horrendous.
Super bad for you.
Really bad.
Yeah. So apparently.
And I want to go back to the chicken thing again. This is what I mean by I needed a couple periods in your rant to jump in. I know somebody that's in the food industry and they work on flavors for foods. And one of her jobs is to help make chicken. Hear me? Make chicken taste and smell like
chicken.
That's one of her jobs in the food industry.
It's
so bad. They're like, this doesn't smell or taste like chicken anymore. So what do we do? So now they're trying to figure that out in the labs.
Also, Europe just banned Bill Gates's artificial meat there. You know how Bill Gates has that artificial meat? They banned that in Europe.
Why?
I don't know. It's not fucking meat. Man.
It's not meat. Yeah. It's not meat.
No, I've had some of the meatless burgers. They're almost there.
Listen,
they're almost there. I'm not.
That's okay. That's
what are you eating,
but that's
bro?
not,
what are you eating? What are you eating? That's the question. The question is, they got 3D printed burgers now, and you could eat that.
What's a 3D printed burger?
They have printed burgers. They have printed. They'll print you a burger.
Dude, I got a 3D printer at home, but we make silly little fucking whatever they're called. I forgot the name of these things that the kids. Where you fiddle about with these things. Oh, what's the fucking word? Whatever.
A Rubik's cube. Rubik's cube.
No, it's whatever.
The spinners.
Just these things you could do to preoccupy your time. But we got a 3D printer, but I'm not 3D printing hamburgers yet.
Yeah, but hold on one second, man. What did we used to do as children? I don't remember sitting there and having to just
fidgets.
With my hand.
Fidgets.
Okay.
Fidgets. I can make fidgets at home, but I can't make a burger yet.
They have that technology, and that's what you're eating. You're eating printed food. Like, you don't stop and ask yourself, well, if this says it has mushrooms and green peppers and all that, then why does it look like beef?
Well, the problem is you can't with the vegetarian burgers. You can't call them burgers because as soon as you see on the menu burger, your expectations are insanely high, right?
I say if you're a vegetarian, eat the portobello mushroom like everybody used to back in the day.
Right.
It was a portobello mushroom, right? It was a burger, and that's what you would eat.
Bro,
with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. If you want to put some fresh mozzarella cheese on it, it was something healthy for you. It wasn't something that was chopped up to be bits and bits and bits and bits and bits and bits of little bits of stuff, and then you put it together to make it taste like something that nature provides, which is fucking beef.
I understand all that. Trust me, I do. If I could, I would eat a fucking cheddar burger every single day of my life. The point is, I'm trying to stay healthy. So for me, if these meatless burgers are starting to get close, I'm happy because I know eventually they'll be way healthier than having a burger. I want to eat burgers every fucking day. I want to eat chicken wings every day.
Oh, it's not, because you're going to wake up in 20 years and then your penis is going to fall off because they're going to say, oh, well, you know something? Those burgers that you started eating 20 years ago, well, guess what? There was some shit in them.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with the meatless burgers, I've said this over the years, we've had them here at the beach house every once in a while, not a lot. And you bite into it, it truly tastes like a burger at first. And then on the back end, it tastes like dog food.
Yeah.
The only artificial or synthetic, whatever, the only vegetarian meat you can replicate that really does taste is sausage. Sausage actually does taste like the vegetarian sausage tastes like sausage.
Well, because
it's just all spices.
I get my meat. Pause. I get my meat from the butcher.
There you go.
The butcher's been there about 30 years. That same butcher's been there, and he sold the butchery or whatever, his butcher shop, to his employees who've been with him for 30 years.
Yeah.
So I know they're getting their meat from some place good.
Well, honestly, they say that the healthiest breakfast you can have to start your day is like steak, eggs, and potatoes. Like,
of course,
like real protein, real food. You shouldn't start your day with sugar.
What do you think of the vending machines? I think it's in Germany, parts of Europe, where you could get a sausage and other meat products right from a vending machine. Would you do that?
That's crazy.
They have it.
The Germans love this sausage.
Stuff exists doesn't mean you should.
Instead of pushing the button for the potato chips, you can push the button for a nice warm sausage.
Nice warm sausage. Does it come with peppers? I want peppers.
Well, it has to have peppers. You're right. It has to. And the bread has to be good, man. It has to be good. Bro. It's all about the bread.
It sure is. Those street fair guys, they sure know how to make those sausage and peppers, bro.
They do. Ron, what other foods? Are we almost at the end of the list?
Well, we got a few more. So like we already talked about it. Frosted Flakes and Lucky Charms, straight up banned in Europe. because of the chemical BHT and also all those artificial food dyes. You know, when like you want red in Europe and Canada, they use
beets.
Beets. That's right. Beets. They use beets.
And I want to add that I'm so happy I was able to get my kids off the breakfast cereals. We have a box here and there, but you know, when years ago they were eating that shit every day, and I'm like, how the fuck do I get them off this goddamn stuff?
Dude, we used to fucking have Pop-Tarts for breakfast.
Oh, I love Pop-Tarts.
Toasted Pop-Tarts, and you put butter on top. You're eating pastry for fucking breakfast.
Pop-Tarts, frosted or not frosted?
No, you have to have frosted. And then, like, I like the blueberry. Frosted blueberry with the melted butter.
You don't need that. You don't need the frosting on the Pop-Tarts.
Butter. How much Pop-Tarts?
How much goodness? How much goodness do you need?
Listen, so like a breakfast diet for a child. A breakfast diet for a child in America is fucking Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
A breakfast diet for like a child in Japan, it's like tofu and vegetables and fish.
Right.
I think in like Norway or Scandinavia, they actually did a government-wide reset on breakfast for children.
Yeah.
So they started giving them like cod oil and liver and
of course.
like pumpkin bread, seeded pumpkin bread and fruits. And so the average, I think it was in Norway or Scandinavia, and the average child grew an additional 4 inches.
All right, Ron.
From having that type of breakfast.
Ron, on paper, that sounds amazing. But one of the biggest nightmares living this life, this human existence, is trying to get your kids to eat vegetables. It's the biggest fucking pain in the ass nightmare that you could live.
You got to be tough with the kids. All right, you ready?
Sure.
Don't ever eat pork again. U.S. pork is so bad. It's banned almost everywhere. So there's another thing. Farmers can't export their own fucking food. Apple farmers can't export apples. Pig farmers can't export their food. And the reason pork is so bad is they have this additive rectopetamine. By the way, it's an artificial growth hormone.
Right.
It's not even a natural hormone. They developed an artificial growth hormone because the quicker the pig can come to maturity, the cheaper it is.
Yeah.
So they don't give a fuck. What we're eating is filled with chemicals, hormones.
But a thick pork chop with the spicy jelly on the side.
Yeah, this guy's crazy. I'm not
gonna
applesauce.
Oh my God.
Applesauce.
And pork chop.
I'm not going to stop eating pork, bro. You're crazy. You're crazy. No way. Pork is good. Bacon's good.
Dude, you ever see on the thing these people eating pork, but people eating pork medium, and they get fucking worms in their head?
Let them get worms because I'm not eating pork medium. I'm eating it as it should be cooked.
But you can eat pork medium if it's fresh. You actually can eat pork medium if it's fresh.
You're an animal if you're eating pork medium. You're an
animal if you're eating pork serious. That's the one thing the Jews and the Muslims have in common. We don't eat that fucking filth.
No, bro, man. Listen, I just think we're living I don't know. You ever seen that guy that there's 2 doctors and one guy lives in Japan, I think, and the other one lives in the US, and they both have McDonald's, and you know, his McDonald's has been sitting there in the U.S. for a year, and it looks perfect.
Yeah.
And the Chinese guy, his fucking McDonald's is a month old, and it's moldy and deteriorating, doing what food's supposed to be doing.
You can have a McDonald's hamburger from 10 years ago, and it looks perfect. The meat is still there.
Bro, I don't mind a good McDonald's every once in a while, but it's very rare. But as soon as you eat that shit, you know there's gonna be problems.
Dude, you don't feel good. If you eat like a McDonald's like bacon, egg, and cheese on their biscuit.
Oh, it's amazing. But
it is. But you feel, dude, a half hour later, you're like,
you feel disgusting immediately.
Eat a 20-piece chicken McNugget with their sauces. You have to go to the emergency room.
Dude, they're doing fucking ungodly things. They're taking bread and replacing it with pancakes that are injected with syrup and calling it a McGriddle sandwich, bro. It's crazy.
Nice, right?
It's great. It's delicious, but it's fucking insane, bro.
All right, we have a few more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sports drinks like Gatorade.
Oh, yeah.
All that. By the way, the same reason for it's It's yellow number 5, yellow number 6. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, you gotta have you have to have the different colors with the Gatorade. Right.
Skittles and M&M's.
I'm a Ron.
Go ahead.
Periods.
Yeah, periods, Ron. We call Gatorade. We don't even call Gatorade by flavors. If I was going to the store and I said, "Hey, what kind of Gatorade you want?" What are you going to tell me?
I'm going to go orange, Tony.
Orange, you see?
No. Yellow.
See, Ron, you were missing out on this Gatorade fucking bit that me and Tony have been working on.
Absolutely. I would go 100% red. I like the red.
Red. Do you go with the blue one?
No, you know what really tastes good original. And throws me off? There's a white one out there. It's called Ice. And
that's horrible.
What do you mean it's horrible?
I tasted it. It's horrible.
It's cherry. It's delicious.
There you go.
Listen, man. Well, you grew up eating matzah, bro. Stop. What are your taste palette? What does it consist of? Matzah.
Let me tell you something. Matzah with salted butter, maybe there's nothing better.
The best things the Jews came up with, which was the Jewish deli. And believe me, there was one on Broadway when I grew up. The hot dogs used to snap.
Ooh.
Oh, they were great. Right off the
when it comes to deli meats, you think of the Jews.
Yeah, absolutely. Pastrami.
I hate pastrami. Now you lost me, Tony.
Why? You don't like pastrami?
I don't like the pastrami.
Corned beef? What are you nuts?
I don't like the corned beef.
No.
Dude, you're fucking Irish.
No, I'm Scottish and Canadian and Polish, and I'm a mutt.
Oh, Scottish. So you like haggis?
No, I'm a tiny Polish. No, I'm a lot Polish, obviously. I'm a little bit Scottish, German.
So do you take part in the bagel and lox?
All right. You want to know my bagel order?
Go ahead.
This is the good stuff. This is why people are tuning in. My bagel order. Everything bagel.
Okay, I'm following you.
Right there. That's an amateur move.
Smear. What do you guys call it? A smear? A smear of cream cheese, right?
Okay.
Then you take the capers and you push them into the cream cheese, right? Push them in because you don't want them rolling off your fucking bagel.
You lost me, but go ahead.
And then a nice thinly sliced piece of salmon.
Lox. You're forgetting the white fish.
I call it salmon. And they go, "You mean lox?" I go, "No, the salmon.
No,
give me a piece of the salmon, thinly sliced." And then you got to toast, obviously, the bagel too. I forgot that part. That's my bagel order.
I'm total opposite. I have 2 bagel orders. I have one for the morning and one for the afternoon, like if I'm going for a sandwich. So the morning bagel order is everything bagel. It could be whole wheat. It could be regular. If they're out of that, it's got to be onion.
Right.
Not
onion.
Toasted. No, if they're out of everything, I go to the onion. Sorry. But usually they have everything. So I have an everything untoasted because I like my bagels fresh. I go to
untoasted.
Untoasted, very simple with scallion cream cheese. That's it.
Scallions. Oh my God, everything I hate.
You're eating an untoasted bagel with scallion cream cheese?
Oh my God.
And in the afternoon, it's got to be toasted with tuna salad.
Oh, all right. All right.
Good. Okay. Everything bagel toasted with tuna salad.
You're redeeming yourself.
Salt and vinegar and a bag of salt and vinegar chips with it.
Yes, the Oli chips.
Delicious.
Salt. We call them salt and vinnies in our household. Salt and
beautiful.
Vinny. Yeah, beautiful. All right, Ron.
All right, we got a couple more.
Hold on. What would your bagel order be, sir? Where are you skipping? Or you don't eat bagels?
First of all, let me break it down for you. You do a toasted sesame bagel. You do scallion cream cheese.
You see?
You do the capers. You do red onion. You do tomato, and you do about that fucking thick of fresh Nova Lux.
You go thick salmon on your bagel?
That fucking mitts with just fucking lid.
That's how a Jew orders. You understand? Me and you are amateurs, He said that with passion, bro.
I forgot the red onion. He's right about that.
Red onion, the tomato,
right?
The black pepper.
You sold me on everything. Everything about it. I want to go over.
There's nothing, and by the way, there's nothing greater. Now you substitute that. You take off the Nova Lux, and you open up a nice smoked whitefish and you break up that. And you put that in.
Now
Smoked
you lost me, bro.
whitefish
That's
is like having
that's
sex.
too Jewish for me. That's too Barbara Streisand.
That's
You went
like
all the
having
way
sex.
Streisand
Smoked
on that
whitefish.
one,
Smoked white. No. I say we talk about bagels until we lose the entire audience.
guys.
So if you're in Europe and you have a craving for M&Ms or Skittles, you ain't getting it.
I know. That one I know.
Because they use titanium dioxide to make the shells very shiny.
And the funny thing is, M&Ms are amazing, and they would be amazing if they weren't colorful. But we need the colors. We need the colors in America.
Here's another thing. They've changed the entire recipe for Oreo cookies, because Oreo cookies used to be made with like real like lard. You can by the way, do the experiment. You talked about McDonald's hamburger can look the same in 10 years. Take a blowtorch to an Oreo cookie. It will not ignite, and it won't. The same. It won't degrade. Yeah. Matter of fact, the cream filling won't even melt.
It's not the
toxic.
Same. It's not the
Europe,
same.
It's banned. It's banned in Europe because Oreo cookies are. There's nothing natural about it. It's considered straight up toxicity. Yeah. It won't ignite. If you take an Oreo cookie that was from originally like the original batch, and you lit it, it would just catch on fire and melt. Correct. Because it's all natural ingredients and there's lard in it.
But they're delicious.
They're delicious. Not anymore, man. I don't agree with that. I like if I eat Oreos now, everything's not good. I can tell it the way it comes out. Everything just comes out like the color of an Oreo. It doesn't. My body doesn't digest it.
You got to dunk that shit.
So when you I donated blood yesterday. So when you finish, they have all these sugary snacks for you.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's the Oreo cookie.
Oh, they gave me the Oreos. All right.
Yeah. And also, this is my favorite. And I love saying the name. They give you these.
The Lord Dunes.
I love the Lord Dunes are fucking awesome. Straight up sugar.
I like a Lord Dune.
Yeah.
All right, Ron, we got to start wrapping up.
By the way, do the experiment, everybody. Try to light an Oreo cookie. It won't ignite.
I'm sure they're all going to do that, Ron.
Who's going to do that? All right, they're going to end up burning their house down and fucking coming after you.
I feel bad for American dairy farmers because they can't export their milk.
This guy's out of his mind. I feel bad for the fucking future of America because children don't know how to use matches.
Wow.
So
where did that come from?
This is why milk is banned in Europe.
Hold on, I want to know about matches, Tony. That came out of nowhere.
Well, what?
When I stopped bartending, which is about, I don't know, maybe a few years ago, there was a girl who was training to be a waitress. And we were lighting the candles. So she's like, I need something to light the candles with. So I gave her a book of matches. And she looked at the book of matches and said, I don't know what to do with this.
Seriously?
I swear to God. She said, don't you have a lighter? I said, you're fucking, we're living in an insane world, bro.
Oh my God, that is great.
Have you ever seen the video?
They used to just give it to us. Here, go, take the matches. Make
right.
Set them on fire. Create chaos. But keep it small. Keep the chaos small. You understand?
I didn't learn that lesson. We burned down the backyard. I lived in a house on Long Island where we had woods behind us. We set the whole fucking thing on fire because we were playing with matches and we thought we knew what we were doing, even though we're like 12, 11, and 10, something like that. Me and my two brothers. And we were playing Army Man. And we're like, let's have a little fire for the army and the war we're having. And then, we can handle this little fire, right? And then the fire got out of control. A gust of wind just went to the next pile of leaves. Next thing you know, the whole woods is on fire. Flames climbing up the fucking trees. The fire department had to come. It was getting close to a house at the top of the fucking hill. And then they put out the fire and they line us up. We're all sooted out because back then we all just wore white T-shirts. We're sooted out. And we have melted sneakers because we were trying to fucking put the fire out ourselves. And then the fire department goes, looks at all three of us like, do you guys know anything about this fire? And I said, because I just learned in school as a sixth grader, I said, mister, I saw some oily rags in the woods. I think it was the oily rags. We were grounded for the summer. We had to sit on our fucking driveway in the middle of summer when our playground was the woods with our tree fort and all the other shit we did up there. And the whole summer we had to be on the fucking driveway just looking up at the woods, knowing we can't go there anytime soon.
But
dude, that's what happened with the LA fires. The first LA fire, there were several, but the first LA fire was just a kid fucking he was playing with playing around, and the fucking wind just took it.
It was part of our generation. We all played with matches. So in a way, Tony, I think it's good that the new generation doesn't know how to do the matches thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the videos?
Until all the power goes out and there's no more fucking money and you got to light a fire to keep warm.
Right. Well, you just use your phone. You light up your house with your phone.
No, have you ever seen the videos where the parents with the kids, modern day kids, and there's a, the old phones, the rotary phones.
Yeah.
And the parents go ahead, use it. They don't know how to. They don't even know they can pick it up and go like this. They don't know they're supposed to do this.
Right. Well, no one has a rotary phone though. Maybe if you visit an old relative, they still have that thing.
No, I think the last landline in the United States was disconnected. It belonged to some.
Are you serious? No, there's still landlines.
I got a landline in my apartment. I got a landline in this house, Tony. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Yeah. Hold on 1 second, guys. You're talking about landlines. Where does your landline come from? Is your landline still AT&T that you're, Bell Atlantic or something like that? Or is it a landline connected through your internet? That's what I'm saying. The last landline or rotary phone in this country, some old lady had it and they disconnected it, I want to say maybe 20 years ago. The same way the last payphone went away, I don't know how many years ago. But there's no more payphones either. You can't go to a payphone.
I'm pretty sure you can go to your grandparents' house and they still have a rotary phone attached to the wall beside the refrigerator.
No, but what he's saying,
with the cord that was 30 feet long.
What he's saying is that it's connected to the internet. He's not wrong.
Yeah, it's connected to the internet. So the power goes down, there's no communication. The power goes down. The only communication there is if you have a walkie-talkie or some shortwave radio kind of stuff.
Right. All right. Anything else on your list, Ron?
I got one more thing. The last one.
Last one. Go ahead.
And then, first of all, I see the fucking workers outside. I'm a little stressed out, honestly.
Why?
I have to work later, but they decided they're going to, at 10 o'clock, I can see him already. I see the guy looking through the window because he sees me up. They're going into my bedroom, dude. They're just ripping it apart. He's going to put on some fucking, he's doing waterproof paint.
Oh,
you know something? Let me tell you something. That's not going to do nothing. What your landlord needs to do is chop up the outside of that house, dig a trench, and keep the water out from the outside, not from the inside. What they're doing from the inside is going to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Ron lives in a basement apartment. He's showing everybody right now. And
he gets a leak. And
one of our listeners was kind enough to get Ron a brand new mattress, and he's already ruined the brand new mattress because there was another flood. The water just comes pouring into the basement apartment.
So you see this wall here?
Yeah.
They're taking this wall off. They're taking all these panels off. And the guy said he has a waterproof paint that will seal it to stop the moisture from coming.
Oh my God. Get out of there. There's probably so much black mold in there, Ron, and you're worried about Fruit Loops.
Look at all that black mold.
There's black mold everywhere. Look at this thing.
Bro, it's not.
Dude, look at that.
If that was black mold, you'd be dead already, bro. Black mold is very hard to grow. Mold.
And by the way, Tony, Tony, do you and I have the same fucking couch?
What is your couch?
Oh. I have no idea. This was my.
No, but I'm saying it looks the same.
Does your couch pull out to a bed?
No.
Oh.
No, but it's the same. Look, it's the same fabric, same size.
Dude, are you a time traveler? Did we time travel back to 1932? Look at this apartment. Like, there's nothing modern in the damn thing. All right, Ron, what's your final thing? Because then I got to do one more thing. We got to get out of here.
I know. I got to start taking my bed apart. So the last one is you can't eat American farm salmon almost anywhere. It is so fucking toxic.
The mercury,
because of all the pollutants, the PCBs, and they have to. What they do is they just dump penicillin antibiotics just right into the water,
right?
So they don't get infected and diseased.
Have you read articles about the fish and how they're out of their fucking minds from the psychedelic drugs that are in our water system?
Tilapia is not even Tilapia is an artificial fish that you should never eat.
Right. Look up fish and psychedelic drugs. They're basically saying the fish are out of their minds because all those drugs are going into our waterways, and it's not helping us either. But
all the medical waste, all that medical waste gets flushed into the oceans.
But all right, well, yeah, it sucks. All right. Oh, we can do this really fast, but we got to do it quick because Ron's got construction workers outside his house. Tony P for the first time. I'm going to go to Tony P and see if he's got something.
All right.
We got Richie Rich. He does a little bit on the live stream. It's called Who the Man. Who the Man could be anybody. It could be Trump. It could be RFK Jr. Oh, that's what I wanted to say, Ron, really fast. RFK Jr. trying to figure out our food. I like that. I'm not a huge fan of RFK Jr. in general, but I like that he's trying to figure out some of this shit that's going wrong with our food. Correct. So I like that. Maybe RFK Jr. is the man for running away when that guy collapsed in the Oval Office yesterday. I don't blame the guy. He had two brothers go down. The guy collapses. Any commotion in a room, RFK Jr. is going to fucking jump out a window.
Yeah. Oh, he was like Jackie O trying to jump out the back seat.
I don't blame him, Ron. He had two brothers go down. Anything that he doesn't like commotion.
Yeah, man. He went into survival mode. I got to go.
And Trump stoic as shit, just going, you're fucking up my attention.
I told Trump to go fuck himself once. Back when I was a gambler. Remember we talked about me being a heavy gambler. When I gambled, I was in Trump Palace. I don't know where the hell in Atlantic City, and he was walking by, and I was down. I don't know, maybe $2,000. I said, "Yo, you piece of shit! You got enough fucking money? Go fuck yourself. Give me my money back."
Right.
He gave me one of these. And just kept walking.
Of course he did. Of course. Who do you think is the man today? With all things considered, there, Tony P.
I still think Curtis Sliwa is the man. And you want me to tell you why? Because I thought about
for him.
No, not because you know why? Yeah, because I did vote for him. And the 7%.
You voted for him on that.
And the 7% of New Yorkers that did vote for him, I believe, are the only free thinking people in New York City. They weren't led by the herd and scared into voting for Cuomo. They stuck to their guns and they voted for him. And he lost. But you know something? He was the only one that gave a shit about New York and would have did something.
Right.
This guy's probably going to burn it down. And I say, you know something? New York needs a rekindling.
Right.
I bet you, after you burnt down that forest, it came back more beautiful and more vibrant than ever.
A lot of poison ivy. The poison ivy survived for whatever reason. That poison ivy is a nightmare.
Do you know what? Do you know what Curtis Sliwa said on day one if he was going to be mayor? He was bringing back the Broadway musical Cats.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. He likes his cats. All right. So you go with Curtis Sliwa. I like that. Ron,
you like his cats? Opie, he lives in an apartment with his hot geeky wife.
Are you going to say 320 square feet?
320 square feet with 17 rescue cats.
Are you going to say that again, Ron? That's
disgusting.
Although I say the same shit too.
That's disgusting.
All right, who's the man, Ron? Who's the man? It could be anybody.
I didn't prepare a who the man. I thought that was just a Tony thing.
I think I'm going with. I think I pretty much said it. I'm gonna go with RFK Jr. because I get it. You have two brothers go down.
Okay.
And any commotion in a room, I don't blame the guy running away.
Okay.
That could have been the start of something crazy for the poor Kennedy fella.
Okay, I'm going to also... Who's the man?
Yeah.
It's RFK Jr. You know why?
Yeah.
Because my mother scissors his first cousin. Bam! Bam!
She got the real tuna, fresh.
Dude, I'm not joking.
I don't know if that tuna is fresh anymore, Tony.
Tony,
that tuna is not fresh.
When they're scissoring, you can feel the heat coming off the cat. The friction, Tony, the friction. They purr, Tony. They purr.
By the way, I have another bagel story. I'll save it though. It's it's a good teaser for the next time we get together. But I got another bagel story. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So you go with RFK?
I'm going with RFK because my mother scissors his cousin.
All right. This was fun. Jesus Christ, Tony P. The first time on this version of the live stream. You did all right there, my friend.
Right.
Thanks, man. I had a great time. Early in the morning.
Why don't you give out your socials?
Oh yeah, my social media is Tony P Comedy on Instagram and on actually Tony P Comedy also, I believe, on YouTube, and on Facebook it's Tony Papadog. P-A-P-A, yeah, P-A-P-A-D-O-G.
He posts some damn good stuff. And of course, Ron Berman Comedy. After 2 or 3 years, I finally got the right plug for Ron. I've been saying Ron
Comedy Instagram. You know what it is? Put Tony back up for a second.
On the big screen?
Put him back up top.
All right.
Explain it to me. Why does every fucking man just wear that one little chain here? That's like a new fad. But Tony, it's the young kids too. They wear that one little chain. Everyone wears it now. What's going on?
I don't know. I brought this back. Like I haven't worn a chain in a long time.
I know. Everyone wears one chain now. Have you noticed that? Does your son wear a chain?
Because they don't want to be 2 chains. Oh, okay.
Oh,
damn. Does your son wear a chain, Opie?
No chains. I can't pull off the chain. And I made a huge fucking mistake here. Obviously, RFK Jr., that's not his 2 brothers that went down. It was his 2 uncles. And people won't leave me alone. So I have to make that correction. I'm sorry.
All right, whatever.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right.
You drove a long way.
Right.
You're a little,
I think we did all right.
Give a break.
Yeah,
Give a break.
But I mean, obviously, the bit would have been way better if I got it accurate.
Can anyone explain to me what I don't understand about RFK Jr.?
Just beep it out.
His wife is Cheryl Hines, who's like super hot, super intelligent. How did she fall for this fucking guy?
I don't know.
She's a big star. She's really hot. She's the quintessential MILF.
The guy's trying to get the country off Ozempic. Do you understand? Give him a chance. Give him a chance.
The only thing, I'm being serious, the only thing RFK Jr. is doing that I agree 100% is he's getting fluoride out of the water system. Fluoride calcifies the pineal gland. It's a way to
the pineal gland.
It's a way to bring down humanity.
The pineal gland's between your legs, bro.
The pineal gland is the conduit to spirit. The pineal gland allows you to be telepathic.
The pineal gland and the pineal gland are 2 different things, bro. The pineal gland. The pineal gland is your penis, bro.
All right, hold on.
The pineal gland pushes the juice up from the penis to the brain.
Oh, damn.
And if you don't waste it, then your third eye opens. You understand?
I like the third eye.
Chakra goes up to your third eye.
All right, guys. I messed up the bit again.
It's all right.
I messed up the bit again, and you guys didn't save me. I first said RFK Jr. ran out of the room because he had 2 brothers go down. So any commotion in the room, right? He's going to leave.
Uncles.
And then, but it's not uncles either. It's his father and an uncle.
What was his father?
I got it. I messed up the bit. Like,
his father, Robert, was killed.
Right.
And then RFK Jr.'s his cousin?
Oh, it's his uncle.
Uncle. It was an uncle and a father. Oh, I've ruined the bit again. All right. And you know what? And I'm not going to take it out of the audio version of this. I'm not taking it out.
I don't think you should.
Let me look like a fucking fool again. All right. Ron Berman Comedy on all the socials.
Thank you.
Tony P.
My friend.
And Tony P on all the socials. Tony P. Tony
Papadog, Tony P Comedy.
Right. Okay. All right. This was fun, guys. I appreciate this.
It's a great time. And you're no fool, my friend. You're sitting on a beach on a beautiful fucking day. You're no fool, my friend. You are no fool.
I am a fool because I see the trucks going, they're not going up and down, but there's like 3 or 4 trucks down there. That means there's some fucking fish in the water. I'm gonna try to throw in.
Or that could be the EPA protecting the Piper
don't go there, Ron.
If you know a guy that fishes out there by the name of Mike, that's my buddy. So if you ever come across him, he's always out there fishing with his kids. His kid's about 6, 7 years old, and he's fucking whipping it out there.
They live there?
And all kinds of shit.
Tony, every other guy is named Mike. How am I going to find the right Mike?
I don't know, man. He drives a 4Runner. That's all I know. All
right, I'll look for a 4Runner. I'll go, hey, are you Mike?
Yeah,
Tony P says hi.
Are you Mike the Italian? Are you Mike? Did you used to work at Cavo? Tell him. You used to bartend with Tony P. He'll know what you're talking about, bro.
All right. All right, I'm going. Guys, thank you very,
Thanks,
very
everybody.
much.
Have a good day.
Ronnie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ronnie turned me on to Tony P too. This Ronnie is working hard, brother.
Working hard for the money. Except there's no money.
Hard for it, honey.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony. No, last word to you.
Man. Yeah, man. Have a great day. That's it. Everybody have a great day. Have a great Friday.
I like that.
And enjoy life.
I like that.
It's the weekend, baby.
All right, Rod. All right.
I gotta fucking do construction. Bye, everybody.
All right. Well, okay.
You gotta watch construction. You're not doing nothing.